All right, let's bring in Senior Meteorologist Kristi Gordon now with a look at our weather forecast. Kristi, what's going on out there?
Well, the sunset is so early now, Sophie. It's at 4:40 p.m. and we're still more than a month away from winter solstice when we start to get the days start to get longer. So, it's that time of year, everyone, where, yes, we start to see significant changes. All right, so let's talk about rainfall. As we head into tomorrow, we have been advertising rainfall for our Friday, and we're still forecasting rainfall for Metro Vancouver, Southern Vancouver Island by the afternoon hours tomorrow. That's what you need to plan for. But what's important to note is that not all computer models are in agreement. And there's a chance that this front actually could stall north of our region, and there'll be a lot of areas in Metro Vancouver that will be dry. You can see we're just on the lower edge of that. We are anticipating it to swing through the region at some point, but it may not be until sort of Friday night and Saturday. Again, at this point, though, plan for rainfall, and we'll be tracking this very closely for you tomorrow. All right, so here's a quick look at the areas that have the bulk of the moisture expected tomorrow, and that will be the outer coast of Vancouver Island and the Sunshine Coast. Again, we are just on the southern edge, as is the Victoria region. So your forecast for tomorrow is brighter across these northern regions. Across the southern areas, we're anticipating dry conditions from basically Kamloops south, but that chance of showers extends through the Caribou region all the way over towards Valemount as well. Certainly, northern portions of Vancouver Island are anticipating rainfall tomorrow, whereas for our region, it's still a bit iffy. Keep your rain jacket handy tomorrow, and you'll need it through the long weekend. Sophie, Remembrance Day, we still have a chance of showers, so heads up for anyone heading to ceremonies. Back to you.
All right, thanks for that, Kristi. All right, let's bring in meteorologist just to get your earthquake kit ready.
I know, that's what I was going to say.
Yes.
That's a great reminder to get the earthquake kit. And I know that's a message.
And you want one like at home, in your car, at work.
Absolutely.
Yeah, one in your car, that's right. And have a plan. Like if you have different family members that are in different parts of the Lower Mainland, what's your plan to be able to communicate with them? Or what would be your meeting point if you couldn't communicate? That's another one. It's dark out there. Sunset now is at 4:40. It feels really early to me, and we're still more than a month away from winter solstice. So it's sort of a reminder that this is certainly fall and we're in for it. Now, tomorrow we're anticipating rainfall, but it's really important to note that this is a very narrow band of rain impacting Vancouver Island and Sunshine Coast, certainly. For Metro Vancouver, we're forecasting this to shift into our region in the afternoon hours tomorrow. However, it does look like some computer models are anticipating this to stall, and there's a chance, especially for East Metro Vancouver, that you could remain dry for most of the day, and it's not until late in the day that it swings across. So really the timing and exact location of this front will be really crucial tomorrow. Nonetheless, we are anticipating rain to shift across the region at least by sort of later in the day Friday and into Saturday morning, and it takes us into our long weekend with wet weather with another system that's set to shift onshore. So it'll be a bit back and forth, but again, the focus of the moisture really will be across the Vancouver Island, Sunshine Coast region. We're really on the bottom edge of that for tomorrow. Brighter skies across the far northern regions, cold though, and bright also for Kelowna south. Kamloops north in the Caribou Central Interior, I'm anticipating showers for you, and that extends over towards Valemount. And again, we will see rainfall across the Sunshine Coast, Vancouver Island, but Southern Vancouver Island, Metro Vancouver, the timing of that rainfall shifting in is still a little uncertain. Certainly wet as we head throughout the weekend. If you're headed to Remembrance Day ceremonies, plan for some rain, but we are hoping for a little bit of a break. But right now, we still have a chance of showers. All right, tonight's Central Windows weather window is coming to you from Vernon, one of my favorite places in the province. Beautiful sunset shot. Thanks to Ken Koshman for that. Back to you two.
Well, I can see why, Kristi.
Gorgeous.
The first one that I recognized from my childhood was the Doodle Bear.
What was once insulation, now warming people's hearts. And while there are still plenty of stuffies up for grabs, the couple is looking forward to getting back to their renos. Not sure what they'll find next.
After what we found here, I won't rule anything out.
Kylie Stanton, Global News.
The stuffies are free.
Yeah, that's so cool. And I learned from our director, a Doodle Bear, you can draw on it and then you wash it off. It's
I think.
Okay, now I understand why they call it a Doodle Bear.
That's right.
I feel like we need to get that for Justin.
Yeah. For now, though, toodaloo. We have to go. See you tomorrow.
Good night, all.